sunny in the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one skips the landing zone, goes all the way over the back line, so the ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, faking the give. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. That'll be returnable from the 35. And a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. Check, hurt. Up 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
Come on, set. Let's make 19.
They'll throw with Howell. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Throwing now on third and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Set to go now on first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
And he'll let it go deep for Johnson.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Throwing is Howell. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last two throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily.
On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
A carry here for Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. To throw is Howell. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up 1st down.
He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones, and if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
3rd and 5. Howell. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Quick hitting slant there. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And the Steelers have a 1st and goal forthcoming. Takes this down to the 5-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. They'll try and run the option left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Matt Gay on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. Here's Brown. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. They motion the slot man left. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play.
Score time, 7-7.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's going to have the 1st down. An aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
You have to appreciate the effort. The guy's given everything he has to try to make something out of nothing, but understand sometimes you just have to live to survive another down and not take a big loss.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
So, 4th down, and Ryan Wright on to punt it away. And he'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. Plant the street, plant the street. 18 rattle, go.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
That pickup good for 29 yards. Here's Howell. He'll air it out down the middle. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Gay to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Steelers will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. A gain there of 27 yards.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Out comes Riley Patterson to try the field goal. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that'll be incomplete. How about that call? A fake field goal, but it doesn't come off as planned. They'll break the huddle. coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Track at 60.
Now it's Howe. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Here we go, set. 18 rapid, 18 rapid.
From out of the gun, he'll throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Set. 60
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. First and 10. They'll look to throw. Quick throw taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll throw with Howell. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Sam Howell, touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Now Gay for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Now they'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down. Back to throw. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. This one complete right side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense you start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll look to throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Giants can call their 3rd and final timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. To the right side here, pass is caught.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Dragon 60. Let's go now. Come 19. Come 19. Go.
To throw is Howell. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's out of bounds, but all the way down at the 30-yard line. A huge play just before the half. 41 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Back to throw. Howell. Quick hitting slant there. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. Ready.
Howell. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. Throwing is Howell. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Gay to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 19, target. 19, target.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. So we reach halftime in what has been to this point a one-sided game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's Howell. He'll go left side here and complete this one. He's into space past the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Now Gay for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Hey, Ken. Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Here we go. Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards, and leads to a massive loss.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Fields now to throw on first down. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
He's got it at about the 8, and he's going to be taken down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Steelers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Now it's Howell. His throw left side is complete. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
79 Broncos. Here we go. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Let's go now.
Back to the air once more on second down. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Ready, set. Track 60. Come on. Come 19. Come 19.
They'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a big play there on third down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense.
Hold it ready. Ready.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight. 18 rapid. 18 rapid. Ready.
They'll throw with Howell. There's that man again. Another catch.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Hey, Ken. You got a mini back. Here we go. You good. Angel. Chip slip. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
They send a receiver in motion left. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it off. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Press. Punch right. Hey, Ken. Go.
First down. Fields. He's got his man, Wan'Dale Robinson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Don't jump, ready?
Now it's a bootleg with Fields. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with field and a chance to extend their lead.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
One of the key factors for having success in the run game, Mike, is winning at the point of attack. And what that means is every play, the linemen and all the blockers, they understand where the back is going to start and then where the back could end up. And having a good understanding of that and how it pertains to the defense is how you gain your advantage to have big plays like this.
They'll stay on the ground. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Right back to him on first down. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they are all over that on defense. Good search. Drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Buffalo 18. Warrior 70. And up.
Number 25, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Steelers will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line.
Ready. Viking 18. Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A 41-yard gain.
Back to 60. Back to
First
60.
down, New York.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is brought in. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Giants. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
The kick is good. Makes the score Steelers 52, Giants 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Go.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get about 3 yards of that back, setting up 2nd and long.
Ready up.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. Back to throw. Howell. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
This one is caught by Robinson. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's good for a Giants first down. They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw again. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
These can be tricky situations defensively, right? The game is all but over. Barring something unforeseen, you got this one in the bag, but you still want to finish on a high note. You still want to walk off the field and put an exclamation point on what's pretty much been a dominant performance right from the start.
10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down.
Let's go now.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. Patterson now to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will get just a bit closer.
Giants 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Here we go, set. Come 19, come 19. Get up.
They'll begin here on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
Come on, set. Street, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Second down and 8.
Go. Go, trap, go, trap. Ready.
Here's a run going left. And nice work here. He's got the first down to about the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Go.
Up the middle they go. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
And 12 at the 32-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll bring this inside the 30. A gain of about 4. Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down. So this one in the win column.